So once again, good evening to all of you. On behalf of AVAGMAH and Jack Welch Management Institute, I thank you very much for having taken out time and share this evening with all of us over here. My name is Karthik. I'm the founder and CEO of 24x7 Learning. We have a very packed schedule, so post this, we'll have a panel discussion. We have eminent panelists who have agreed to be part of our deliberations for this evening. I wish to start, however, by inviting Anil Chikara, who is the co-founder of 24x7 Learning, to come and give a few words about 24x7 Learning and its offerings. Anil.
I welcome everybody once again on behalf of 24x7 Learning and Jack Welch, AVAGMAH Jack Welch Management Institute. I still remember the day when me and Karthik met, and this was sometime in 2000, and we said we had set up operations, we were running P&L for large companies, and we said let's set something up for ourselves. And one of the common passions we had was technology-enabled learning. And we said, let's start a company on that. In 2001, we launched this company from a small apartment in Hyderabad. And then we shifted to Bangalore, and the journey has been very, very exciting. The DNA of the company is technology. How can you leverage technology to enhance talent in your organization to get the business impact that you are looking for? And as that forms the DNA, we went ahead and invested in the technology. We have a platform called 24x7 Learn Track, which is a learning management system which forms the backbone of the virtual corporate universities that we have implemented. We have been fortunate that we have had customers who have believed in us, who have trusted our solutions, and who have grown with us. Customers like SR, customers like Aditya Birla, Vodafone, Tata Motors, you name it. And so we have about more than 200 large corporates in India who have believed in our solutions and who have invested in technology-enabled learning. And what next? Besides, and as our journey grew and as we had 2 rounds of investment, we started looking at technology-enabled learning from a distance learning perspective. And one of the things that came out of that is this AVAGMAH Jack Welch Management Institute. And from a technology perspective, we are moving on to social learning platforms because the way social media has impacted how people interact, how people learn. Because the best thing about classroom is the interaction that happens with the guru among the learners. But classroom has its own limitations when it comes to efficiency and logistics and all. E-learning has that efficiency, but what e-learning ends up doing is isolating the learner. And what social media has shown is that if people have common interest, even though they may not know personally each other, they will interact, they will share. And we're bringing those elements into social learning, where we're launching Learn Track Social, and the beta version will be released next quarter. So with that, let me end here, and thank you once again for sparing your time today evening. Welcome.
Thanks, Anil. Ever a salesman, and many of our esteemed clients who are over here will vouch for his salesmanship, right? Thank you. So our clients have been key to our success. They have always given us the right direction. They have always given us the path, the right products to tweak. And 3 years back, our same clients came back and said that you have helped us train our people who are geographically dispersed using the technology that you have. But what's happening is that as the country grew, there was this need for leadership development amongst the grassroots level. And they came back and said, would you be able to combine technology and academia and create a course that can give management education, quality management education, using this great technology that you have for my people, that will help him grow beyond the glass ceiling that he's hitting, because he didn't have the management education that requires, that is the base essence to become tomorrow's manager, tomorrow's leader. So that's how AVAGMAH was born. AVAGMAH incidentally means intelligence. And AVAGMAH was born in 2009. And what we do at AVAGMAH is to help corporates train their leadership, build their leadership pipeline using technology as a backbone. So we've done that for 3 years. Last year, a couple of our clients came back and said, this is good. You're helping us build our leadership pipeline using academia as an intervention. But then do you think you can help us train, educate our leaders themselves? Now that was a challenge. We're talking about leaders in organizations. What's happened in the country is, with the fast pace of growth, there was a gap. There was not much leaders available to catch up with this pace. And it's not possible to suddenly train and create leaders out of thin air. All the leaders that we had, many of them went outside India because of the slow pace which was existent earlier. So it was quite tough for us. So instead of, earlier what we had done was we went back to drawing board, we brought in the best faculty from across India, we brought in industry stalwarts, and what we have always done at 24x7 Learning is partner with the best. And when we say partner with the best, it's not just technical or academic partners. If you look at our board, if you look at our investors, if you look at our academic council, all of them are the best. And so we said this time around too, if we are looking for academic partners, we should look for the best. And that's how we landed up at Jack Welch. If you look at Jack Welch, what is he? He's created a company from, and he's built a company from $25 billion to $30 billion in 20 years of his career at GE. And so our research ended there when we were looking for academic partners. Today we are going to discuss about the partnership, Jack Welch Management Institute. But before that, we will start with a panel discussion. And the panel discussion is going to center around something that's very close to the heart of most of you, which is the challenges of leadership development at India Inc.